A-T. It's in the name.
Before we get started, we wanted to tell you about a project that's really close to our heart. We have written a brand new children's book called The Adventures of Ben and Travis and the Divided Kingdom. This story uses adventure, humor, and imagination to help kids process some really big feelings that often come with divorce. It gives families a way to start honest conversations and helps kids know they're not alone. If you're a parent, grandparent, teacher, or church leader walking alongside a child through a season like this book could be a helpful resource. You can pre-order your copy now at benandtravis.com/books. That's The Adventures of Ben and Travis and the Divided Kingdom, available for pre-order today at benandtravis.com/books. Have you ever noticed how carefully we curate our resumes, but how honestly the Bible tells stories? Matthew opens his gospel with a family tree, and it's not polished. It includes liars, adulterers, outsiders, and failures, and yet right through the messy lineage, God brings Jesus into the world. That's good news because it means God doesn't wait for perfect people before he starts working. He works through imperfect people who are willing to trust him. Your story may include chapters you wish you could erase, regrets, mistakes, seasons you're not proud of, but God specializes in redemption, not recycling. He doesn't discard broken stories, he redeems them. Jesus stepped into a flawed family line to step into our flawed lives. So today, don't disqualify yourself. Don't assume God is done with you. If God could use the people in Matthew chapter 1, he can certainly use you. Matthew tells us that Jesus' birth happened to fulfill what God had spoken long before. The virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel. God doesn't make empty promises. Hundreds of years before Jesus was born, God spoke hope into a dark world, and when the time was right, he kept his word exactly. We live in a world where promises are often broken. People mean well, but fall short. Circumstances change. Plans collapse. But God is not like us. What he says he does. What he promises he fulfills. If God kept his promise to send a Savior, he will keep his promise to you. That promise of forgiveness, still true. That promise of a new life, still true. That promise that he will never leave you, still true. You can build your life on the faithfulness of God because God always keeps his word. This episode of Helping Healing Humor is brought to you by another show in the Ben and Travis universe, The Long Yes with Travis and Whitney. Most people see the stage, the sermons, the Sunday mornings, but they don't always see the quiet yeses, the hard yeses, the everyday yes that nobody applauds. On The Long Yes, Whitney and I have honest conversations about faith, family, ministry, and what it looks like to keep saying yes to God over the long haul. If you're a minister, a church volunteer, a ministry spouse, or just someone trying to lead your family well, this podcast is for you. Go to benandtravis.com, click the podcast button, and look for The Long Yes with Travis and Whitney, or wherever you listen to podcasts, and start saying yes for the long haul. One of the most powerful names in the Bible is Emmanuel. It means God with us, not God far away, not God disappointed in us, not God done with us, God with us. Jesus didn't just shout instructions from heaven. He stepped into human skin. He walked our roads. He felt our pain. He carried our sorrow. Whatever you're facing today, loneliness, fear, grief, confusion, you are not facing it alone. God is with you in the hospital room. God is with you in the quiet house. God is with you in the middle of unanswered prayers. Sometimes we don't feel his presence, but feelings don't determine reality. Emmanuel is still true. God came near in Jesus so you could know that you matter, you're seen, and you're loved. You're not abandoned. God is with you. This has been a word of hope.
Thanks for being with us for this episode of the Helping Healing Humor podcast. Be sure to download our free ebook, 28 Days of Focused Living, at benandtravis.com and receive all of our Helping Healing and Humor extra content directly in your inbox. We look forward to having you join us at the same Ben and Travis time, same Ben and Travis channel.